What if I told you there are places in the world where people still leave the doors unlocked, and kids walk to school alone? In 2025, peace and safety may seem rare, but these 10 countries prove otherwise. Let's explore where safety isn't a luxury, it's a way of life. In today's world, being safe goes far beyond avoiding petty crime. It includes how stable the government is, how secure the healthcare system is, how citizens are treated. It's about peace of mind, whether you're walking home at night, raising a family, or even retiring in peace. So for this list, we're looking at a combination of low crime rates, political stability, healthcare access, environmental safety, low risk of terrorism or conflict, trust in police and public institutions, and overall quality of life. These rankings are based on data from the Global Peace Index, World Bank, local reports, and expat reviews, so you get a real-world perspective. Now let's count down the top 10 safest countries in the world in 2025, and find out what makes them the most peaceful places on Earth. Number 10. Iceland, the land of fire, ice, and peace. Iceland continues to be one of the safest places on Earth in 2025, maintaining its position at the top of the Global Peace Index. With a small population of just under 400,000 people, Iceland offers a sense of community and trust that is hard to find elsewhere. Violent crime is nearly non-existent, and most police officers in the country don't even carry firearms, a reflection of how low the threat level really is. The country has no standing army and focuses its national efforts on education, environmental protection, and public welfare. The Icelandic society values cooperation, equality, and social responsibility. People here still leave the doors unlocked, and children walk to school alone without fear, a rare reality in today's world. Iceland's natural beauty also plays a role in the peaceful lifestyle. Surrounded by glaciers, waterfalls, and volcanoes, life moves at a slower, more intentional pace. Stress levels are low, the air is clean, and healthcare and education are top-notch. The government is stable, corruption is minimal, and public trust in institutions is high. Number 9. Canada. At number 9, it's Canada, America's peaceful northern neighbor. Despite global unrest, Canada remains a pillar of safety. With low crime rates, strong gun control, universal healthcare, and one of the highest standards of living, it's no wonder people feel secure here. In 2025, Canada continues to attract immigrants and refugees looking for a peaceful life. Plus, it's one of the most welcoming countries for expats and retirees. Number 8. Norway. Norway isn't just beautiful, it's also one of the safest countries in the world in 2025. From the snowy streets of Oslo to the quiet fishing villages along the fjords, Norway offers an exceptional balance of natural serenity and social stability. Crime rates in Norway remain impressively low, especially when it comes to violent crime. In fact, incidents like robbery, assault, and murder are so rare that when they do happen, they make national headlines. The country's justice system emphasizes rehabilitation over punishment, a reflection of its progressive approach to law and order. Prisons in Norway look more like college dorms than punishment centers, and the results show, reoffending rates are among the lowest in the world. But safety in Norway goes beyond just policing. What truly makes Norway stand out in 2025 is its overall resilience, especially in a changing world. As climate change affects weather patterns and resources globally, Norway remains remarkably well prepared. Its strong infrastructure, access to renewable energy, and emergency systems give it an edge in long-term safety and sustainability. Norwegians also benefit from one of the world's most comprehensive welfare systems. Healthcare is universal, education is free, and financial support is widely accessible, all of which reduce social stress and inequality, key drivers of crime in many other countries. Add to that a high level of trust in police, government institutions, and even fellow citizens, and you have a country where people feel truly secure, day and night. Whether you're walking through a bustling street in Bergen or hiking deep in the Lofoten Islands, there's a strong sense of order, calm, and community. In 2025, Norway isn't just surviving in a chaotic world, it's thriving as a model of peace, preparedness, and social well-being. Number 7. Japan. Japan continues to shine in 2025 as one of the safest and most orderly countries on the planet, and easily the safest in Asia. From the neon lights of Tokyo to the peaceful temples of Kyoto, Japan blends high-tech urban living with centuries-old cultural discipline. But beyond its beauty and innovation, what truly stands out is how remarkably safe it is, even in the busiest cities. Crime rates in Japan are extremely low, particularly when it comes to violent crime and theft. Gun violence is virtually non-existent due to strict firearm regulations. It's not uncommon for people to leave their phones, wallets, or even bags unattended in public without worrying they'll be stolen, and they're usually right. Items are almost always returned or turned into police or lost and found counters. Japan's safety also stems from its strong societal values. Respect, discipline, and responsibility are ingrained from a young age. Children walk to school alone. Public spaces are spotless, not because of constant surveillance, but because people take pride in maintaining order and cleanliness. It's a culture where doing the right thing is expected, not just encouraged. In major metropolises like Tokyo, Osaka, and Yokohama, crime rates remain incredibly low despite their size and population density. In fact, Tokyo continues to rank as one of the safest big cities in the world. You can comfortably walk alone at night, use public transport without fear, and feel a sense of calm even in crowded places. Japan's infrastructure also plays a big role in its overall safety. Public transportation is not only efficient, it's remarkably secure and reliable. Trains run on time, emergency systems are top-notch, and the country is constantly prepared for natural disasters like earthquakes thanks to advanced warning systems and strict building codes. In 2025, Japan's blend of tradition, technology, and community responsibility keeps it firmly in the top 10. It's a country where the streets are safe, the people are respectful, and security is a natural part of everyday life. Number 6. Singapore. Singapore may be a small dot on the map, but when it comes to safety, it stands tall on the global stage. In 2025, it remains one of the cleanest, most organized, and safest nations in the world. How? Through a unique combination of strict laws, zero tolerance for crime, and an incredibly efficient government. The city-state is famous for its order, streets are spotless, infrastructure is reliable, and the public transport system is a global benchmark. The MRT trains are not only punctual but also safe at all hours of the day. Police presence is strong, yet unobtrusive. And thanks to a tech-driven surveillance network, authorities can respond to emergencies within minutes. Drug laws are harsh, but the result is one of the lowest crime rates globally. Theft, assault, and violent crime are nearly unheard of. It's also one of the best cities for solo female travelers, a place where you can walk home alone at night with full peace of mind. In a chaotic world, Singapore offers predictability, efficiency, and peace. It's not just safe, it's designed to be that way. Number 5. New Zealand. New Zealand has long been a global symbol of peace, and in 2025, it's no different. Isolated by geography but connected through progressive governance, New Zealand offers one of the most relaxed and secure lifestyles in the world. Its strict gun control laws, minimal political corruption, and trusted police force contribute to an incredibly low crime rate. Major cities like Auckland and Wellington are peaceful, and rural areas are even more tranquil. Healthcare is robust, education is accessible, and the country's COVID-19 response built even stronger trust in government. Natural disasters like earthquakes are well managed thanks to cutting-edge preparedness systems. Add in stunning landscapes, inclusive communities, and respect for Maori culture, and you've got a country where peace isn't just enforced by law, but by shared values. If you're looking for a safe place to raise children, retire, or simply breathe easy, New Zealand stands tall. Number 4. Switzerland. Switzerland might be most famous for its chocolates, watches, and Alps, but in 2025, it continues to prove that true strength lies in neutrality, preparedness, and trust. For over 2 centuries, Switzerland has remained politically neutral, sitting out global wars and instead building a society focused on internal strength, security, and peace. But don't mistake neutrality for weakness. Switzerland is strategically fortified, well-trained, and resilient in every sense. The Swiss take preparedness seriously. Every citizen, especially men, undergoes mandatory military service, and the country maintains a well-equipped and agile defense system. Civil defense bunkers are built into mountains. Critical infrastructure is constantly upgraded. If the world were to face global instability, Switzerland is one of the best-equipped nations to weather the storm, both militarily and socially. But military readiness is only part of the story. In day-to-day life, Switzerland is a model of order and calm. Violent crime is extremely rare. Petty crime is minimal. Local police forces are not only efficient but also trusted by the people. Streets are clean, public transportation is punctual and safe, and there's a shared civic pride in maintaining this way of life. Financially, Switzerland is one of the most stable nations in the world. With a strong Swiss franc, legendary banking security, and intelligent investment in public services, citizens enjoy an exceptional standard of living. There's a wide safety net, from universal healthcare to quality public education, ensuring that people feel protected, no matter their background or income level. And let's not forget disaster preparedness. Whether it's avalanches, climate change, or potential cyber threats, Switzerland has developed some of the best emergency management protocols in Europe. Their hospitals are world-renowned, and response teams are trained for everything from natural disasters to pandemics. What's most impressive is the mindset of the Swiss people. There's a strong sense of independence and personal responsibility, balanced with deep community involvement and trust in public institutions. In cities like Zurich and Bern, people feel comfortable walking alone late at night. In rural mountain towns, doors are still left unlocked. In 2025, Switzerland remains a fortress of calm in a chaotic world, not because it hides from threats, but because it quietly prepares for them. If you're looking for a country where safety, prosperity, and peace of mind go hand in hand, Switzerland isn't just a safe choice, it's a smart one. Number 3. Finland. When people think of safety, they often imagine guards, cameras, and locks. But in Finland, safety isn't enforced, it's embedded into the very structure of society. And in 2025, this Nordic nation proves that true peace comes from trust, fairness, and smart innovation. Finland consistently ranks among the safest and happiest countries in the world, and it's not hard to see why. Imagine this: children walk themselves to school. Teenagers ride the subway late at night without fear. People lose their wallets, and most of the time, they get them back, untouched. That's not a fantasy. That's Finland. One of the key foundations of Finnish safety is social trust. People believe in their institutions, their police, and even their neighbors. It's not uncommon to see baby strollers left outside cafes or naptime cribs on balconies. Why? Because people trust one another. But what makes Finland truly cutting edge in 2025 is its leadership in cybersecurity. As the world faces increasing threats from hackers, surveillance, and digital warfare, Finland has quietly become a global model for cyber resilience. The country has built robust systems to protect government data, private information, and critical infrastructure, earning it a reputation as a cyber safe haven. Finland's schools are another point of pride. Ranked among the best in the world, the education system is not only free, it's future-focused, teaching students to be curious, responsible, and connected. That same philosophy extends to healthcare, which is universal and accessible. You don't have to worry about going bankrupt due to a medical emergency, another layer of security most countries can't offer. Finnish cities are also planned with people in mind. Helsinki, for example, is clean, walkable, and integrated with smart technologies that support public safety and environmental sustainability. Public transit is reliable and safe, especially important for women, the elderly, and children. Then there's the cultural side of safety: humility, equality, and mutual respect. In Finland, loudness is replaced by listening. Conflict is avoided in favor of consensus. There's a calmness to everyday life, a sense that things are under control, without the need for showy displays of power. Even in times of crisis, whether economic, environmental, or political, Finland remains remarkably resilient. The country emphasizes preparedness, sustainability, and digital literacy. It's no surprise that Finland is regularly chosen as one of the best countries to live, work, and raise a family. So while Finland may not make headlines often, that's actually part of its secret. No drama, no chaos, just quiet confidence. In a world where anxiety runs high, Finland is calm, and that, more than anything, is why it ranks among the safest countries on Earth in 2025. Number 2. Austria. Austria might not make global headlines every day, and that's exactly what makes it such a peaceful place to live. In 2025, Austria continues to be a masterclass in quiet excellence, offering not only low crime rates, but also a refined, deeply cultured way of life that emphasizes safety, stability, and simplicity. Let's start with Vienna, the capital city. Known for its imperial history and classical music, it's also one of the most livable cities on Earth. Streets are clean, crime is rare, and the atmosphere is calm and orderly. Even late at night, people, including solo travelers and women, feel comfortable walking or taking public transport. Austria's law enforcement system isn't overly aggressive or intimidating. It's built on community engagement, presence, and trust. Police are approachable and well-trained, with an emphasis on de-escalation and professionalism. Violent crime is nearly non-existent, and petty crime rates remain low due to social cohesion and strong civic responsibility. What truly sets Austria apart is its governance. The country has long enjoyed political stability, low corruption, and a robust legal system that protects individual rights without excessive bureaucracy. In 2025, Austria continues to invest in public safety, emergency preparedness, and healthcare, all of which contribute to a secure, resilient society. And then there's the Austrian lifestyle, one that prioritizes balance, wellness, and culture. Austrians value their free time, their public spaces, and their traditions. There's a strong focus on education, public health, and access to the arts. The result? A population that's informed, engaged, and mentally well, key factors that directly influence national safety. Austria is also known for its orderly and peaceful demonstrations. In many countries, political protests can turn chaotic, but not here. Even public dissent is handled with civility and respect, proving that democracy and decorum can indeed coexist. In the rural regions, the sense of community runs even deeper. Villages in Tyrol, Styria, and Carinthia are tight-knit and supportive. It's not uncommon to see neighbors checking in on each other or sharing meals, simple acts that build trust and security. The public transport system is another pillar of safety. Clean, punctual, and monitored, the trains and buses make it easy for residents to move freely and safely throughout the country. And since many Austrians opt for cycling and walking, cities are designed to be pedestrian-friendly and environmentally safe. Financially, Austria is solid. A strong social welfare system ensures that even during tough times, people are supported. The country also scores highly in environmental safety, with clean air, preserved nature, and sustainable development policies that protect both people and planet. Austria may not shout about its achievements, but that's the point. It doesn't need to. It quietly leads by example. So whether you're strolling through a Christmas market in Salzburg, hiking an alpine trail, or simply reading a book in a peaceful cafe, one thing's for sure. In Austria, peace isn't a privilege, it's part of the design. Number 1. Denmark. And finally, topping the list as the safest country in the world in 2025, is Denmark. Now, when we talk about safety, most people think of police presence, CCTV cameras, or advanced security tech. But in Denmark, safety isn't enforced, it's embedded in the culture. What truly makes this Scandinavian nation extraordinary is trust. Here, it's not uncommon for children as young as 6 to walk or bike to school alone. Parents feel safe letting their kids play outside unsupervised. People routinely leave their bikes, and even baby strollers, unlocked in public spaces. And if you drop your wallet in a busy square, odds are someone will return it to you, cash and all. This level of everyday trust may sound utopian, but it's real. In Denmark, trust isn't just a value, it's a way of life. Danes have incredibly high levels of social trust, not just in government or institutions, but in one another. Surveys consistently show that people believe their neighbors, police officers, teachers, and even elected officials are doing the right thing. And that belief shapes a society where safety doesn't rely on fear or force, but on shared responsibility. In 2025, Denmark continues to invest heavily in social infrastructure. Healthcare is universal and accessible. Education is free and world-class. The unemployment rate remains low, and generous support systems ensure that no one falls too far behind. There's a deep belief here that when people are taken care of, crime goes down, and dignity goes up. Denmark also stands out for its commitment to mental health and work-life balance. Stress levels are low, vacation days are long, and hygge, the Danish concept of cozy well-being, isn't just a trend, it's a lifestyle. People prioritize rest, family, community, and nature, all of which contribute to lower crime, lower anxiety, and higher happiness. Even public policy reflects this philosophy. The police are trained in de-escalation and community building. Prisons are focused on rehabilitation, not punishment. And instead of mass surveillance, Denmark leans on transparency, fairness, and education to foster law-abiding behavior. And let's not forget environmental safety. Denmark leads the world in clean energy, cycling infrastructure, and green urban planning. Cities are walkable and breathable. Roads are safe. Emergency systems are well coordinated and trusted. What all of this proves is something remarkable. Real safety isn't just the absence of crime, it's the presence of trust. Denmark isn't perfect. No country is. But it offers a glimpse of what's possible when a nation chooses empathy over fear, prevention over punishment, and connection over isolation. So if you ever find yourself biking through the streets of Copenhagen, or sipping coffee in a quiet town near Aarhus, remember, you're in a place where safety doesn't come from being watched, it comes from being cared for. So there you have it, the top 10 safest countries in the world in 2025. From the quiet resilience of Iceland, to the disciplined harmony of Japan, from New Zealand's remote serenity to Switzerland's bulletproof neutrality, and finally, to Denmark, where safety flows not from force but from trust, these countries remind us that safety isn't a luxury. It's a possibility, a choice, a value. Globe in a world often overwhelmed by headlines of conflict, crisis, and instability, these nations stand as proof that peace can be planned, trust can be built, and security can be shared. Whether you're thinking about moving abroad, traveling solo, retiring in peace, or just exploring the globe from your screen, knowing where safety thrives still matters. Sparkles, now it's your turn. Which of these countries would you want to live in? Have you visited any of them before? Was your experience as peaceful as they say? Down finger, drop your story in the comments, we'd love to hear your voice. Movie camera, and if this journey inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more global insights every single week. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and remember, a better world is not only possible, it already exists. Globe, which of these countries would you love to visit or live in? Have you experienced the calm of Switzerland, the harmony of Japan, or the trust of Denmark? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments, we'd love to hear from you. Movie camera, and if you enjoyed this journey through the world's safest places, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We bring you global insights and inspiring stories every single week. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and remember, a peaceful world begins with people who believe in it.